Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel on this beautiful day. If you missed today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful for May 25, do not worry at all because we are going to break down every single messy, chaotic detail right here. Grab a snack and let's just jump straight into the madness because there is a whole lot to talk about today. So let's talk about Hope Logan. Honestly, I am so exhausted by this back and forth. But at the same time, I literally cannot look away. Katie is practically breathing down Hope's neck at this point. She is trying to pry an answer out of her about whether she is going to leave Forrester Creations and jump ship to Logan. And Katie is not playing around anymore. She needs an answer like yesterday. Because she wants to start a massive new project at Logan and she needs Hope to be the face of it. Time is running out. And the pressure is just getting ridiculous. Katie is throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. She is dangling this huge, massive carrot of total creative control. Total creative control, you guys. Which we all know Hope has been begging for at Forrester and just getting shut down by Steffi over and over and over again. This is Hope's ultimate dream. To just make her designs without someone cutting her budget or threatening to cancel her line every 5 minutes. And it's not just Katie doing the pitching. Oh no. We have Bill and Liam tag teaming this whole thing too. Liam is just so desperate to get Hope away from Steffi and that whole toxic Forrester vibe. He keeps selling this Logan fashion house idea as some kind of magical wonderland where all of Hope's dreams are going to come true. But is it really? I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh on Liam. He does have a point about how she gets treated at Forrester, but also, since when is he a fashion business expert? He and Bill are just standing around treating this like it's the easiest decision. They keep selling Logan as this perfect utopia. Just a magical opportunity that will fix everything. But it's not that simple. It is actually a massive deal. Hope is sitting there looking so torn and you can literally see the gears turning in her head. She wants that creative control so badly. She wants to be the boss of her own line. But she also knows what this means for her family. And this is where Donna comes in. Thank goodness for Donna, honestly. She is the only one making any sense right now in that entire building. Donna is looking at this whole situation and she is calling it exactly what it is. A total nightmare. She is warning Katie and everyone else that if Hope actually signs this contract and leaves Forrester, it is going to cause some severe damage to Hope's relationship with Brooke. Because remember last week, or a few episodes ago, Hope was literally pushing Brooke to take the co-CEO spot at Forrester to protect Hope for the future. Brooke made that crazy seductive pitch to Ridge to replace Steffi just for Hope. So if Brooke is doing all of that to save Hope's line at Forrester and taking huge risks with her own relationship with Ridge and Steffi, and then Hope just up and leaves for Katie's company, oh my gosh, Brooke is going to absolutely explode. Brooke will see it as the ultimate betrayal. Not just from Hope, but from Katie. The tension between Brooke and Katie is already so bad historically, and this would just be the match that blows up the entire powder keg. Donna knows this. She is begging them to see the reality of the family feud this will start. She keeps predicting that this is going to be a disaster. But Katie is just like, business is business. Which is such a cop-out. Hope isn't stupid. She knows she is going to cause a massive stir if she signs this Logan contract. She literally admitted it today. She knows the fallout will be biblical. But you know what? I actually think she is going to do it. I really do. I think she is going to sign it. Okay, wait, maybe she won't because of Brooke. No, actually, I think she will. The writers have been setting this up for weeks, and they need a big summer corporate war. So yeah, she's signing it. Prepare for the Logan family fallout, you guys. It is going to be incredibly messy. Moving on from the boardroom to the beach. Let's talk about Deacon. Deacon is so proud of himself today, and honestly, good for him. He is throwing a massive party to celebrate the grand reopening of Bikini Bar. Yes, Bikini Bar is back in full swing and just in time for Memorial Day. Memorial Day is basically the unofficial start of summer, so the timing is perfect for the writers to get everyone in swimsuits and drinking cocktails and causing drama. But can we just pause for a second and talk about Deacon's career trajectory? The guy goes from running Il Giardino and dealing with Sheila's crazy drama to suddenly hyping up Bikini Bar. I mean, whatever pays the bills, right? The party itself looked great today. Lots of extras, lots of loud music, real summer vibes. But obviously, we don't care about the drinks or the decorations. We care about the relationship drama happening in the corners of the bar. Because a party in LA is never just a party. It is a battleground. And boy, was there drama. Will Spencer is on a mission, you guys. He has been working so hard to convince Elektra that they are meant to be together. He is pulling out all the stops. He is using this Bikini Bar party as his big chance to reconnect with her and just beg her to give them another shot. He is literally standing there telling her how much he needs her. It's a little pathetic, but also kind of sweet. I don't know. I go back and forth on Will. Sometimes I think he is just a spoiled Spencer kid who expects to get what he wants, and other times I actually feel bad for him because of all the Ivy manipulation that ruined things in the first place. Because remember, Ivy was the one who hid that letter and totally sabotaged them. Will is still trying to clean up that mess. And Elektra has been so confused and hurt by the whole thing. But now, somehow, Elektra and Dylan are back to being friends. Yes, you heard that right. Dylan, who was living with Will and clearly had feelings for him, is now playing nice with Elektra again. How did that happen so fast? The pacing on this show sometimes, I swear, it gives me whiplash. One minute they are in a bitter love triangle, the next they are besties again. So Elektra and Dylan are friends, which clears the path for Will to swoop in without feeling like he is destroying a friendship. Will is practically on his knees begging Elektra to just say yes. He wants them to move forward as a couple. This is their chance to start over. And you can see Elektra melting. She is totally going to take him back. You can just see it in her eyes. But let's pan the camera over to the sad corner of the party. Because Dylan and RJ are standing there watching this whole thing unfold. And they are not happy at all. RJ has been pursuing Elektra so hard lately. He was kissing her hands, telling her she deserves better than a Spencer. He was really channeling that aggressive Massimo Marone energy we saw a few weeks ago. He thought he had a real shot with her. And honestly, I kind of liked RJ and Elektra together. They had a good vibe in the design room. It felt fresh. But now he has to stand there with his drink and watch Will win her back. It's brutal. RJ is a Forester. He is not used to losing, especially to a Spencer. And Dylan. Poor Dylan. She moved out of the beach house specifically to give Will and Elektra space to fix things, but it still hurts to actually see it happen right in front of her face. You can see the heartbreak on her even as she tries to be supportive of her friend. So, we have Will and Elektra on the verge of this big romantic reunion, and Dylan and RJ just commiserating in their shared misery. What is going to happen next with these four? Are Dylan and RJ going to hook up just because they are both sad and rejected? That would be so messy, but also so on brand for this show. I kind of want it to happen. Actually, no, Dylan deserves better than being a rebound for Jay. But who are we kidding? The writers love a messy rebound story. So Will and Electra seem to be back on track, at least for now. Until the next secret comes out or someone else decides to ruin everything again. Let's circle back to the Hope situation for a minute because I just have so many thoughts. Hope for the future has been her baby for years. Remember when she first started it? It was all about this positive message, and now it's just a bargaining chip in this endless Logan versus Forrester war. Steffi has been so cruel about the budget, basically threatening to cut it every other week. So you really can't blame Hope for wanting to listen to Katie. Katie is offering her a blank check, a whole new identity at Logan, and Bill Spencer's money backing it up. Bill has endless resources. If Hope goes to Logan, she wouldn't just be a designer begging for scraps. She would be the absolute crown jewel of the company. But again, Brooke Logan has spent her entire life trying to secure her family's place at Forrester Creations. She literally just offered herself up to Ridge on a silver platter to get that co-CEO job away from Steffi. Can you imagine the scene when Brooke finds out Katie poached her daughter? Catherine Kelly Lang and Heather Tom are going to act the house down. It is going to be screaming, crying, throwing things in the CEO office. Donna is going to be caught right in the middle, just clutching her honey bear and having a panic attack. I am so here for it. The Logan sisters fighting is always top-tier daytime television. And honestly, you guys, sometimes I just sit back and wonder what the writer's room is like. They throw these characters into the most stressful situations. The contrast between Hope making a massive career decision that could fracture her family forever and Will begging for a second chance at a beach bar party is just classic, bold, and beautiful. It's high-stakes corporate warfare and teenage-level relationship angst all mixed together in one episode. So there you have it. Hope is right on the edge of signing with Logan, and Will and Electra are basically back together while Jay and Dylan suffer in silence. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Am I totally wrong about Hope? Is she going to stay loyal to Brooke and reject Katie's offer? And do you actually want Will and Electra together, or are you Team R? Jay, I feel like I change my mind every single day depending on who is crying on screen. Anyway, I'm exhausted just thinking about all this drama. I'm going to go grab a coffee and prepare for tomorrow's episode because if Hope actually signs that paper, all hell is going to break loose. See you guys next time.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.